Hello, welcome to Spotlight on Souris. Today is June 10th, 2019. My name is Laura Higgs, and today we have with us the Souris and Glenwood Agricultural Society Vice President Joe Goodwill and Secretary Treasurer Jessie Goodwill to tell us this year about Souris Fair. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So folks, can you tell me what are the dates for the Souris Fair this year?
The Souris Fair is on July 13th and 14th.
13th and 14th. Okay. So what can you tell us about the events that are going to be happening at the Souris Fair?
So this year we have a lot of events happening. So on Saturday, we're going to start with the parade at 10 a.m. And then we have the Burrowing at 10 a.m. also too. And then we had the scrap metal sculpture contest and auction. So there'll be people entering with their scrap metals and then auction off later in the day at 3 o'clock around there. And then there will be a slow pitch tournament around 11:30 a.m. shortly after the parade.
A slow pitch tournament.
Yes.
Okay.
The scrap metal sculpture is new this year. I think you had a
Yes,
separate
yes, we
interview on
interviewed
that.
Barb about that.
She's got some confirmed entries already,
Good.
and she's looking forward to more in the next few weeks too. So that will be interesting to see how that goes. Half of the proceeds at the auction go to the artist, and half of them go to a trade scholarship. So
Great.
that should be a good event. We also have there's a Manitoba Burrowing Owl Recovery Program information display. This is new this year. A friend of Jessie's is working for them and made some contacts, and they're just bringing a display. Gonna do some information about how they're trying to establish and save these burrowing owls in southern Manitoba.
Wow.
And they're bringing an educational owl named Coco.
Really? Well, that sounds interesting.
Should be good for everybody and interesting for the
Yeah.
kids to watch.
Yeah, for sure.
Carlisle Ag Center is going to have some machinery in the parade and on display at the fairgrounds, as they did last year. So.
Okay.
And there'll be some events for children, so such as the sand pit treasure hunt. And that's where they can find these little treasures in the sand pile and get prizes for it.
Oh, good.
And there'll be face painting. And there'll be a new event put on by the Souris Scouts. They will be putting on pony rides at the fair, so that is a new event. There are possible more children events to confirm at a later date. We also have team opening competition starting at 1 p.m. on both days, on Saturday and Sunday. We also have a new event called just a kids team opening. So the kids can get involved with this new event. And
Oh, that should be fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we have buckles and $500 added money for the team opening competition and $300 sponsorship towards the kids team opening. So there's a chance to win some money
Yeah.
at the competition.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Just yesterday, we upgraded our arena to get ready for this team open and bear racing jackpot. So we're very excited to use the arena with our new fence that we built on the north and east ends.
Yeah.
So
Good.
excited to see that.
Yeah, very good.
The vendor market, we had some last year, just vendors that have handmade and homemade and used antique items, whatever, to display and or sell. And that's back again. The antique tractor pull is back again. Last year it was very, very hot and it kept some people at home, I think. Hopefully the weather's a little friendlier to us this year. We did, we're going ahead with the roast beef fundraiser supper. We get a volunteers grant from Liquor and Lotteries, and that helps us put this on, and hopefully, well, the volunteers are all get a meal, and then we have the public come to the meals too, and that's a fundraiser to complete our construction projects. We started a new thing last year, the human tractor pull, which is just a very small antique tractor, and we pulled it similar to a tug-of-war.
Right.
And it seemed to be a hit with the adults in the evening, something to do.
Good.
And the kids wanted to take part, but the kids were too small, so
Right.
we're gonna add a miniature, like a quad or just some kind of a smaller thing that the kids can
Right.
do. They wanted to do the same things that mom and dad were doing, and
Yeah, but safety first.
and
You
they
need
couldn't
to,
do- Yeah, we gotta get
Yeah.
it down to their size,
Yeah.
so. So that should keep people entertained in the evening.
for sure.
Yeah, there's some added money for that too, $200 for the adult one and $100 for the kids one already. The Souris Minor Ball organizes and looks after the barn bar for us. And they've done a very good job of that. They make some money towards their events out of that part of it.
Okay.
And there's a canteen on site with the proceeds going towards the Elks. The Elks look after that, and that's a part of their fundraising through the year too.
It's quite a big community effort, isn't it?
Well, if everybody
everybody's
does-
helping out.
When everybody does their part,
Yeah.
it doesn't seem too hard on anybody. Years ago, we were trying to look after it all, and
It's
it
hard.
overwhelms people.
For
yeah,
sure,
so.
it's hard. So the canteen will be open for both days, most of the day?
Yeah,
Yes.
And then you said a bar, that would be an evening thing?
No, it'll be open
Open?
during the day and evening.
Okay.
On Saturday.
11 till 1 Saturday and 11 till 6 on Sunday.
On the Sunday, okay. Will there be entertainment, music, a band?
Just music.
Just the music, okay.
Yeah, recorded music.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what you did last year as well?
Yes, it is.
That's right, I recall.
And the kids' events, the face painting, they all take part in the beer garden, barn bar area there in the shade of the building in the afternoon, so.
Oh, good,
Yeah.
good.
And the kids' treasure hunt is in that area too, as well as these human tractor pull events are all right there, so it's just a central place. We've been encouraging it to be, a lot of the team ropers and barrel racers are families, and whether it's husbands and wives, girlfriends and boyfriends and kids, and everybody can come to the same place and stay for the weekend, and there's events for everybody to
Right.
take part in, so.
Right, exactly.
It's a very family-friendly weekend.
For sure,
Yeah.
for sure, that's great. That's great. So can you tell us about the updates with the canteen and the washrooms? I know last year we talked about you working on a project to
Yeah.
get those upgraded, right?
Well, we started out a year ago working towards this. It was a $100,000 project. So far, we've raised just over $65,000.
Very good.
We've got, the accessible washroom is virtually complete. The kitchen area, it's a canteen area. We're not cooking in it, we
Right,
serve food.
sure.
And it's getting close to being completion, and that's all on the south side of the barn. We have the funds to complete that once we get the work done.
Mhm.
We have applied for a grant that will complete, if we are successful with it, we should know shortly, that will get us to complete the other side. And if we get that grant, we will complete everything by this fall. And the other side has 2 large washrooms plus 2 showers.
Really?
And this will also complement the 12 campsites that we have up there that we didn't have last year. So it's just all working together to be
Sure,
a
absolutely.
better place.
The campsites that are available for people from the fair?
Well, they can be while the fair's on, but they are booked currently through the Parks Board.
Oh, really?
It's an overflow area for the
Right,
park. We have currently one long-term one there that is just staying in town for the summer and doesn't need the busyness of the park and wants
amenities,
to be
yeah,
up
down there,
there.
yeah.
So.
Sure, great.
And if we aren't successful in this grant, it'll be maybe next year before we get the other side done, but we're committed to finishing it. We've had local groups such as the Elks. The Elks have committed $10,000 to us so far. And we've had anonymous donations, businesses, grants, personal donations, and done some fundraising, and just everybody's pitched in to make it work. The local contractors have been really good at getting things done timely when we needed them.
Great.
It's been good. We've also got a new tractor since last year up there that we were using yesterday in our construction.
Cool.
And our caretaker says it's a real welcome addition to our team up there.
Great, perfect. Well, thank you very much for that. It's going to be a really busy weekend, July 13th and 14th. You said the events start at 10 or 11 in the
o'clock.
morning?
Yeah, 10 o'clock.
Okay.
The parade will start at 10 on Saturday, and that will start the
Yeah.
fair weekend.
Yeah, okay, so very, very busy. So it'll be very late the first night and until 6 the second day?
Yes.
Right? Wonderful. Thank you very much. Is there anything else you want to add, Joe?
The pancake breakfast is on at the airport. The Flying Club puts that on every year. And we try and encourage people we don't do a breakfast or anything at the fair. We encourage people to go out
To head out there?
and take part. There are usually, I think, some people giving airplane rides at the time too, but we just we always try and mention them too.
Promote them as well? Sure.
I
Absolutely.
think covers the weekend.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much, Joe and Jessie, for coming in and sharing all this information with us.
Yeah, and as there's a lot of events happening on the weekend, if anybody would like more details, they can contact me at 204-729-7513. That's my phone number.
7513? Okay, all
That's
right.
my phone number. Or you can email me at sarsglenwoodfairrodeo@gmail.com, or follow our Facebook page.
Oh, good. A Facebook page, and they would find you under Souris and Glenwood Agricultural Society?
That's correct.
Good, perfect. Perfect, that's great. Thank you so much for coming in.
Okay.
I'd like to thank the volunteers who help out with Spotlight on Souris. Sheila Kirkup is our producer. Gil Neufeld is our cameraman today. My name is Laura Higgs. Thank you so much for joining us here on Spotlight on Souris.